century, a priest called Winfrid was dispatched by the Pope to Germany to destroy their ancient culture. To Christianize the heathen. The story goes that Winfrid arrived at the village of Geismar around 712 AD and found there a massive oak tree, which was sacred to the local people as their centre of veneration of the thunder god Thor. To demonstrate to them how utterly powerless was their god, Winfrid had the tree cut down. And when Thor failed to punish him for this, the local people agreed to be baptized. Winfrid built a chapel out of the wood of that oak tree, and I like to think that if an atheist had come along and burned that chapel down, he would have demonstrated that Winfrid's god was utterly powerless too. Of course, you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone these days who would stop believing in God simply because one of his churches burned down. Hell, you even have people believing in him after he sat back and watched the Holocaust unfold. No, what this story illustrates is that one of the central elements needed for a religion to thrive is ignorance. And remember, ignorance is lacking in knowledge, not stupid. And today, in the 21st century, there is still one group of people who are sufficiently ignorant enough to fall for the type of twisted logic Winfrid used. Children. It is no accident that every religion recognizes how essential it is to indoctrinate children into their belief system, because children are biologically conditioned to trust what they are told is truth. They have to. They don't have time to have the dangers of the wolf explained to them. Neither do they have the ability to weigh up the pros and cons of drinking the stuff under the sink. In fact, as every parent knows, they need to be told not to trust everyone. This is why religious schools are an evil. They promote themselves as cultural, of course, but they are spreading the unverifiable superstition of religion just as openly and falsely as Winfrid did. Faith-based schooling is not just a contradiction in terms, it's an abomination. Children in Britain today are being taught that the Quran holds more truth than actual physical evidence. This is not teaching, it's preaching. Preaching of pig ignorance. And, like racism or anti-Semitism, once planted in the fertile soil of the child's mind, it will take a lifetime of effort to erase, which of course is the point of the indoctrination. If we want to call ourselves a civilized society, religious schools must be banned.